Hey guys, I'm still working over here with the Essenes in the Gospel of the Essenes, and I've come across what I'm going to consider is a five because I don't know really for sure, but because there's no numbers. But in these books, I'm on the third book, and there's the way they've got it is that it looks like they've gone like through seven, and they're all like angel of this and the angel of that, the angel of peace, the angel of love, the angel of this, and I'm over here at one called the angel of work, and I'm almost going to be sure that that means five, because five is the body. Five represents the physical side of us, and this is the part that would be responsible for doing the work part of the of our salvation. And we're finding what we're really doing is we're laying down the groundworks, and we are rebuilding the temple. This is what it means to do all this trespassing against these words. You know, we're trying to bring God into our lives, but all we're doing is fucking it all up and just making everything worse. And then, but at the same time, we just keep going on like a dirge. You know, it's just like, it's just still going on. We'll run across a wall, block of some kind, and here we are, still like that band, that dirge, just still going, 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 and going, and we just won't stop. It's just constant. Well, eventually that gives way. Eventually, that idea is like going around. Uh, Going round and round and round in circles to try to get a wall to fall down with only, blowing the horn seven times. You would think, my gosh, there must be some kind of a spiritual note in this. But unless you are privileged to see the spiritual side of things, then you're going to have to be shown it. And then eventually you'll see it on your own. And that's when things happen. All right. This is when you become this angel of work, and we begin to lay the foundation for the coming of the Lord. And by teaching people, that's opening eyes, by bringing people from the dead, by teaching them how to read and finding God and bringing life and light into their worlds. So here I want to show you how this is working. The angel of work, who hath measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, and meted out heaven with a span, and comprehended the dust of the earth in a measure, and weighed the mountains in scale, and the hills in a balance. That's the question. All right. So who does this? It's who does this is the person that becomes this angel of work. All right. Because we got job to do. I got teachings to do. I got lots of things to go on. I'm trying to do my best to teach the law. And that's what this is like. This is really what this is all about. He says that, so a span, the measurement of something is a span. If the span is from your thumb to the end of your finger here, that's a span. So they're talking about measuring his heaven with this hand. And at the same time, the balance between the mountains and the lower hill. Mountain is the right side of the brain. That's where we try to go to the east. But we got the rest that we also have. The balance is to play in between the mountain and the lower hills. We're trying to make everything even and level through it all, and that's the balance. So just beautiful. All right. So what else do we have here? It says about the sun rises and the brothers gather together. They go forth unto their work in the fields. So think about it. The sun rises. This is the idea of getting up early in the morning. The sun rises and the brothers come together. This is your brethren we're waking up, and we're all going to go and work in the fields. Now, you know that your brother is going. This whole idea is this is a spiritual. This is a spiritual story. So none of these things have a physical side to them. They are only a spiritual side. And you know that by down here it says what they are called is that they go forth unto their works in the fields. All right, we already did that. With strong backs, which is the Kundalini, and cheerful hearts, they go forth to labor together in the garden of the brotherhood. And they are the workers of good because they work the good of the Heavenly Father. They are the spirit, the consciousness, and the soul of those who teach the law and to struggle for the law. Okay, so did you understand that? Those are our three. That's we have our soul amongst the spirit, which is the mother, and we have what is consciousness is actually the Father. So that's all three of us all together. And you'll know that it's the soul that would take the place of the Christ when the three and the two thieves, those are the guys, and those are the ones that get changed over, you know, and their legs are broken so that they have to be rebuilt, which is why this whole consciousness of the angel at work is us or anyone. If you do all of your works and you find yourself on the other side of the Bible with God and not just the Father, well, we have a job to do, and that is to pave the way for the Father. This is what Jesus does in his stories, is he's paving the way for his Father. He's trying to find how many people that can come along with us. But listen, how many people show up with him? Huh? He only gets like those 12, right? I know 12 is a cool number here, but 12 is about what I get. All right. And that's really kind of interesting in that it shows how strong the sleep is. This type of being in slumber, that you can be speaking right to someone's face and they'll be adamant and angry with you, telling you the whole time that you're a fool for thinking such stupid things. And we're like, yeah, oh yeah. Well, that's not so easy. But anyways, I thought that this would make a great little lesson for us to, ponder these things. This is coming out of a book I've never read before in my life, but everything sounds so familiar. These people are going to tool. This is the male side, these brothers. This is going in to till the soil and do God's work. And a little bit later on in there, we're going to be meeting up with Mother and the helps of these other sides. But that's how the Bible is working right now. These are great stories, you guys. I think they are super great and adding more to our collection every day. All right, well, I'll chat with you soon. See you.